Hello guys, in this video we'll learn about live reloading your Rust application. So first of all we'll understand the concept of live reloading and then we'll try to see how can we live reload our Rust application. And later on we'll also see the difference between live reloading and hot reloading in general. So whenever we do some development in Rust, we make some changes and then we go in our terminal and we just do cargo run. We test our change, we come back, we want to change something. Let's say I want to change from hello world to hello world semicolon. I make that change. Then I go back to the terminal, run it again. Basically it compiles and rerun my application and then I can test my changes or the changes are visible. But with live reloading, you only run the application once, but then it watches for the changes inside your entire code base. So whenever there is a change, it automatically reloads or refreshes the entire application. So this is basically the concept of live reloading. You don't need to run these commands again and again, go in manually compile, run again and again. It automatically watches for the changes, and whenever there is a change, it automatically refreshes the application. So let's see with the example and try to understand it more. So first of all, you need a basic application. As you can see, I have this hello world application which has a slash index endpoint on port 3000 and it returns hello world. So open your terminal and here first of all you need to install cargo watch package. Now for me, as you can see, it's already installed, but you guys can just run this command and it will automatically go ahead and install this package without any other user input required. So once you install this, let's run our application for the first time. Now instead of doing cargo run, what you can do is cargo watch -x run. So you can run this command to spin up your application. Okay, so as you can see, the application is running and what we print is listening and it's printing the listening here. So basically it's up and running. Now go to your favorite API testing tool and let's test it. So here we'll just quickly create a request and we'll do HTTP localhost and we'll say port 3000 slash. As you can see, it returns us hello world. Now let's go back to our application and try to change something. So as you can see, our application is up and running and we go inside our hello world and we add hello world semicolon. Now let's go back to our testing tool and try to test for this change. Okay, let's check. As you can see, it returns hello world semicolon and we just didn't run our application again, but it automatically runs or refreshes our application. As I mentioned in the start, it watches for the changes in our application and basically respins or reruns or refreshes the entire application. So now it returns hello world semicolon. So let's get back to our IDE and try to understand now the difference between live reloading and hot reloading. So I hope you guys understood the first point, which is live reloading in Rust. Now understanding the difference between live reloading and hot reloading. So basically live reloading loads or refreshes entire application when you make any change. For example, you make just a small change and it reloads the entire application. So basically what happens, the state is lost. If you have something in memory or some other thing going on, it's lost completely because the application is reloaded. But hot reloading is different. It just preserves the state. For example, if you are building a website, you don't need to change or to see those change. You can just immediately see those changes. That is hot reloading. But in live reloading, you had to actually refresh and see those changes. So basically, because the state is refreshed, it literally respins your server. So while you make some change, if you send the request, it will even return basically not found or internal server error because the application is reloading. So that's the difference. And one benefit of live reloading I see is when you are doing development and you don't want to go through again and again and spin or run the commands. So what you can do is you can just use cargo watch and then just develop test. So basically you are safe from recompiling and rerunning the application again and again. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope it's an interesting concept that you learned today. If you do, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.